Listen, before I start this video, do you guys smoke? Do you guys not smoke? What's your opinion on smoking? Let me know in the comments. Like, I made a video on drinking and this video is on smoking. So yeah, when it comes to smoking, you know what it was? Is as a kid, I grew up in West London and we used to smoke the green, we used to smoke tobacco, we used to smoke all of this. And it's very heavy smoking culture, especially in Europe. There's a lot of people smoking. It's common, you know what I mean? But yeah, growing up, so we had Ami, we had lemon, and we had cheese. Those are three main types. This is before Stardog. Stardog came a bit later when I was like about 15, 16. I'm doing like from 14, 13. But yeah, so, I've actually got a video of the first time me smoking on this channel. I've got my other video on like, should it be legalized? I've got videos on it as well. I might actually put them at the end of this video. But my point is like, when it comes to smoking, when it comes to these kind of things, you really got to look at, the way it's changed. So as a kid, you used to smoke, you could be chilling on the sofa, eat some food, watch some TV, have a laugh, have a joke. But after a while, what happened with smoking was it became so strong now. They started importing seeds from California, from New York, from Chicago, from other places like Thailand, started importing seeds. Once they started to import seeds, what happened was strength became higher. So the strength actually became higher. And from that, people started to actually get like a buzz, which was a crazy buzz, like a not normal kind of buzz. Like I'm talking, you smoke and you get paranoid, you're like knocked out on your sofa. Like you smoke and you're there like, you're paranoid. Who's that? Who's that? Like looking around, and my friends start smoking and bugging out. Like people started to smoke and become super mega paranoid. And I was like, that's not normal. Like you go to Jamaica, you go to the Caribbean, you see people smoking and they're chilling and listening to Bob Marley. They're not paranoid out the head. They're not like having an extreme buzz where it's like it's not even a normal. It's more like a chemical kind of buzz, and that's not normal. And it's crazy because I spoke to one of my Eastern European friends. He's actually got like his own like little grow. He's got his own thing going on in Europe, and he told me that the amount of things are being sprayed, so it's not just pesticides and stuff to get rid of mold, but they're spraying other chemicals from China on the plants directly, which is why people are getting this kind of like fake kind of buzz. Like it's kind of like, a really paranoid, because your body is smoking something it's really not supposed to be smoking. It's like a chemical, and that's what's causing people to get paranoia, hallucinations. People starting to bug out and high for like 3 days, not sleeping. And it's because they're spraying all these chemicals onto plants to give them more potent and more strong. Because you got to think, when there's 10 dealers selling all the same product, that one guy who's got that extreme buzz is the one that's going to further your high. And it's crazy. I'm actually going to put a video to Vice in the description. Like they actually made a whole documentary of it, and it's really interesting. I think you guys should watch it. But yeah, like shout out to them. But my point is, like, it's crazy. That's what I'm saying. You got to be careful what you're smoking, what you're consuming, these kind of things, because it's not the same anymore. Even with the vapes, like I don't trust vapes. I don't know what's in the vape. I don't know what that liquid is made from. I don't know what factory, you know what I mean? Like I don't know what that is. Like at least when you smoke a cigarette or you smoke tobacco, it was grown, it was dried, it was leaved, and it was put into a cigarette. You know what that is. But when you're smoking a complete chemical in a liquid form, and your battery, lighting that up, like nah, man, that's not natural. You gotta be careful with this. That's my point. Is just like, I'm not saying you can't have a smoke, have a drink with your friends. It's cool, but you just really gotta understand what you're consuming. You gotta understand what they're putting into these products, because it's not normal. Like I've smoked where I feel nice, I'm feeling mellow, I'm listening to music, and then I've smoked where I'm completely bugged out of my mind like the entire day. And it's like I told you, I've got Eastern European friends who've told me like they're spraying stuff on the plants, like they're doing it to increase profits. Because you think about it, if you're spraying something onto a plant and people get chemically addicted, they're going to come and buy from you again. You know what I'm trying to say? It's not like, oh, you smoke and you get high and then you're cool and then you don't smoke for like 2-3 weeks. No. Like you're doing it every day because you're chemically addicted, and that is the problem. This is what I'm saying. Like, oh, by the way, shout out, like I'm using Call of Duty gameplay because I was playing too much GTA, so let me switch over to Call of Duty. But my point is that just be careful what you consume, be careful what you surround yourself with, because you don't know. Like actually, you can share this video, like tell people, because people don't actually know this. People think, oh yeah, I'm just, unless you know the grower. Like if you know the grower direct and he's like your boy or like your family member and they're growing it, okay, that's completely different. Cool, you can carry on. But I'm talking about when you're buying from someone and you don't know what you're buying, or you don't know what they're adding to it. You know what I'm trying to say? Because everyone's trying to make profits, and people are thinking, okay, if I sell a natural product, let's be realistic. Let's say you grow a plant, yeah, and it costs you $50. From talking the soil, the water, the ingredient, the nutrient, the seeds, everything, $50 in total, and you sell that plant for 200. Cool, you've made 150 profit. But let's say someone else is growing a plant for 50, but then they're adding a chemical from China for $20. But when they sell it, they can sell it for 300, 400, because it's like, oh, it's stronger. Yeah, man, it's more potent. Yeah, I got it from Cali. It's a Cali pack, bro. Yeah. And then they're selling it for double, triple the price. People are going to smoke that and think, whoa, this stuff's crazy strong. This guy's got this mad, you know what I mean? And then from that, they're going to buy constantly from that party, go to a party, and then everybody's blasted off their face. And it's like, That's how you make more profits, because people are adding, people are lacing, people are spraying, people are doing all these things. So, you know, genetically modifying. So you got to really be careful of what you're consuming. You know, I really think it's important to actually understand what you're consuming, especially in New York. Like, everybody's spraying everything. Like, I've been to New York and everything's sprayed, bro. Every pack is sprayed. Like, I have not smelt something. Like, you open a packet, it's smelling like strawberry kiwi. It's smelling like straight ice cream. Like, I don't know what's going on there. That's a whole madness. So that's a bunch of chemicals, terps, all these things sprayed. So just be careful in it, what you're consuming. You know what I mean? My name's Chris and I'm out with this video. But bang, let me know in the comments. Do you smoke? Do you not smoke? What's your opinion on it? And here's some other videos on smoking. Well, some other videos on my channel about it. But you lot take care and have a great day.